Hello again. In this video, I'm taking a look at trailing stop losses. Now, trailing stop losses are something that a lot of traders will use simply to lock in profits or at least minimize damage. A trailing stop loss works very much like a stop loss initially. So, for example, if you enter the market on this candle and you decide to put a stop loss at the bottom of it, that stop loss will protect you if the market falls below by having the broker exit at the best available price. Pretty basic stuff, really. Uh, where it becomes different with a trailing stop loss is it becomes a bit dynamic. And what I mean by that is every pip we gain, the stop loss moves up that pip. So, for example, if you have a 30 pip stop loss, trailing stop loss, and you find that the market has gained 50 pips, what will happen then is your stop loss will be at plus 20 pips. This means that if the market turns back against you, you've at least locked in those 20 pips. Now, trailing stop losses don't work in both directions. That's the first thing you should know. One of the analogies you hear a lot of is it's like being attached to a string. So it needs to be taut. In other words, taut, depending on what side of the Atlantic you are on, to rise or fall. It doesn't really matter. They can work in both directions. So, for example, the same example down here I'll write out. So we've got a 30 pip stop loss there. And let's say the market goes 15 pips higher. Now you are going to see the marketplace take out, and you're going to see the stop loss come up and take out 15 pips of damage. And then let's just say at this point in time we lose 5. Well, the stop loss doesn't move. It stays right there. If we go up another 15, this would go up 10 at this point because it's 10 above the high water mark, if you will. And then you're at -5 and so on. So in other words, the trailing stop goes higher in an uptrend, but it doesn't go lower. So it is possible to have the market come back and take you out at a negative number. However, you do keep some of those pips out of the market if that happens. So it's a good way to lock in profit, hopefully, or at least minimize damage on losses. Trailing stops are one of the most common type of orders out there. It protects a market, gives you the ability to go to sleep and lock in profits while you're doing it overnight, for example. It is a nice dynamic stop loss that really can help your trading, especially on longer term moves. It seems that they really tend to work out better there because they tend to be a lot bigger. You can really let the market fluctuate quite a bit without being taken out in a strong trend.